If and when I have people over here, maybe I'll buy it. But till then, no.
Until then, no.
Anything else you've been playing?
Yes, maybe? I went nuts. I bought another game last night.
Okay, here we go. Maybe I'll want this one.
Well, I don't know. Did you know you can buy games from Smart Glass now?
Don't tell me this.
This is the problem. This is the problem. I'm out and about and someone tweets, Metro Redux bundle is now on sale. And you can just go to Smart Glass and buy it. You go home, it's already downloading to your console. This is why I have 3 new games this week. It's called There's no way to keep me from those impulse purchases.
Yep, that's what gosh. What is Metro?
Okay, so
what is it all about?
Okay, so do you remember, like, I think it was, I want to say 2010, they came out with Metro 2033.
And I played that?
No.
Did I? I
didn't. No, I said, do you remember?
No, I don't think I played it.
Well, that game came out on the 360. I was like, oh, that looks neat. I want to play it. And then they had the Metro Last Light sequel, and it had like DLC and stuff. And I was like, oh, I never played the other one. I really want to play it. And I never did. And I kept telling myself, I'll catch it on sale. You know, it just never happened. Well, lucky me. They just released a bundle that has Metro 2033 and Metro Last Light together with all the DLC.
On the Xbox One?
On the Xbox One, yeah. And so you could buy each game individually for $24.99, or you could just buy it as a bundle for $49.49.
What are you enjoying? The story, or is there multiplayer, or
it's a single player, so you're basically getting 2 campaigns for $50 and all the DLC. And you know, I never got to try it, so this is kind of the setting because I didn't know a whole lot. Back in the year 2013, I guess there was some sort of event, like I don't know if like a nuclear bomb went off or what, something. Everything's destroyed.
2013?
Yeah, in 2013. The air is like poison. Everybody had to go underground. And so this takes place in Moscow, underground, in like a metro subway system, 20 years after the event happened, so 2033. And you play this kid who's 20 years old. Well, he was born like right after the event, whatever the event was. I don't know much. And he's just like leaving this metro area for the very first time. He's never been out of it. He's always been underground.
Okay.
And I guess it's based off a book. So I'm hoping with this that I get story. A good story.
It sounds like, I mean...
they went through...
Sounds like an interesting story.
Yeah, the premise. Yeah, I like I said, I've always wanted to play it. Just came out today, and on the 26th. And I mean, the graphics, they went through and redid them. They still, you know, they aren't great, amazing, but they're still good. It kind of has a Wolfenstein feel, though.
Ooh.
You know, maybe
I was watching a trailer,
and
it looked... It's crazy how the graphics are holding up. Like,
yeah.
I mean, they have probably been retouched, and they're playing on the one now, but...
Yeah, I guess they redid the graphics, you know, from the ground up, the lighting, the shadows, all that. They reworked, I guess the Metro 2033, like, menu system was kind of clunky originally. And so now they based it off the Last Light UI. So I never played it before, so I don't know. But so far it looks good. There's like these monster things in it. They're like kind of scary. And there's different modes you can play. You could be like run and gun type for a faster gameplay. Or you can play like a survival mode where you have like limited ammo and stuff.
So it's just those 2 game characters,
yeah.
like?
But there's like 4 different difficulties. Of course. I started off with that, but the only negative thing I've seen so far is when you have your pistol, when you shoot it, it's like this generic pew pistol. Like, it just sounds like it's some generic pistol sound out of like a 50s movie. It doesn't really match the gun very well. I don't know. It's just some little thing that's bugging me, but...
It's all the little things that matter.
Yeah. I haven't gotten very far. You know, I only played it probably 30 minutes. I had to stop, but...
Did other girls get it in the group?
No, Supa's played it, and she thinks it has a lot of potential. So we played it about the same amount.
For that price, I mean, it's a pretty good price to try it out, at least.
Yeah, and you're getting 2 campaigns. And I think when you get into the second one, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the story, where it goes. I'll update you.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
You have been playing a lot of games.
I have. It's out of control. So Zen, I know when you're off, working or, out and about, you listen to a lot more podcasts than me.
Yeah, and I've had a few of the girls ask me what podcast I listen to. So I thought I would just give a little rundown on some of my favorites.
Yes, I want to hear these.
Okay, so for gaming, as you know, Ladies of Leet is probably my favorite.
Yeah, I have listened
to them. The girls
that
are, there's 3 girls that talk on the show, and they're just really great. Mm-hmm. And then I listen to Polygon, which I trust what Polygon says.
Oh, I didn't even know they had a podcast.
Yeah, it's a really short it has really short segments, but they're always interesting. And they have different people that host them on and off. So, and then Game On Girl, which is more of like an interview show about people in the industry or just people that are passionate about gaming.
Right, yeah.
And Not Your Mama's Gamer.
And what's that? I never heard of them.
They're just fun girls that talk about gaming and
cool.
Just not just gaming, but just the whole realm of being geek and being female, that type of thing.
Yeah.
And then X1 Bros, I listen to those guys, and they're pure Xbox, so that's always interesting.
Yeah.
And then for not gaming, I listen to This American Life, which is just people telling stories about anything and everything that can happen in their life, and The Moth, which is kind of the same thing. And last but not least, Dirtbag Diaries, which is one of my favorites. It's just basically hippies talking about being free and finding themselves in nature.
Interesting.
So that's what I listen to. And if you guys have a favorite podcast, tweet it at us, because we're always looking to listen to something else, something new.
I have a couple that I listen to very regularly. I get bad. It's weird. We do this podcast. I don't listen to a ton of podcasts, though. What's wrong with me?
Well, I think you just have your favorites.
I know. I love the Jillian Michaels podcast, which is all about fitness. I love her. And
it's not just about fitness. It's about
it's not
leading a healthy life and just letting things go. And she's hilarious. And her co-host is a blast.
Oh, she's funny. Yeah. But I always listen to Major Nelson. I've missed the last few though. I've been bad.
Of Major Nelson?
Yeah.
I don't listen. I should listen to his, but I don't.
Well,
maybe I'll check that one out. That's a good suggestion. Check out Major Nelson's podcast.
Oh, so I know you've been busy, but have you had any time to watch anything on TV or movies?
I have been watching on Hulu Plus. It's an ABC show called The Quest. The Quest. And I think they have like 4 or 5 episodes up right now. And it's a reality TV show.
What reality TV show?
It's reality TV, yeah. And it's these people are put into this medieval world, like where they're knights and everything, and they're actually set in a castle. But the show itself follows a storyline. Like it has real characters in it, like a queen and all these other characters that are following a storyline. So it's basically LARPing.
Huh. I'm gonna have to look at this. It's interesting.
They never mention it being close to LARPing, but it is.
Wait, what is LARPing?
Live action role playing.
Oh.
Like when people, the people that foam swords and they run around the woods and they're like, beating the crap out of each other.
I think my geek cred just dropped about 10 points.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought maybe you were a LARPer in your younger days.
No, all I did is I ran around my neighborhood on my bicycle with my machine gun.
So you were LARPing, you just didn't know it.
I was a criminal.
So it's a really interesting show because these people get into their characters and, the queen and everything. And so it's like you're watching a TV show with a hint of reality TV.
Huh, I'll check that out.
Yeah, I like it so far. What have you been watching?
Oh, Well, you know, Big Brother, of course. An American Ninja Warrior. But, hey, that... Anyways, I went to the movies. You know how often that happens. I actually went to the theater.
Did you get popcorn?
Nope. I just got a bottle of water because I'm on a fitness challenge. I'm trying to be better.
Oh, yeah. Me too. I keep forgetting that. Okay, let's move on. So, in case anybody's listening,
I won't lie though. I had 3 Cokes last week.
Okay. Let's just talk about what you watched.
Yeah. So while I was drinking my bottle of water at the movie theater, I watched Guardians of the Galaxy.
Ooh, I want to see that so bad. Did you like it?
Well, you know, I wanted to see it, and I had several people tell me how good it was. But part of me was just kind of like, really, it looks kind of silly, you know, because you got the little animals and everything. It was
a little raccoon.
It was awesome.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was really good. It was funny, but not too, you know, it wasn't dumb. It had lots of action, good special effects. And my favorite character is the character Groot.
Like he looks like a tree?
Yeah, that one. Mm-hmm.
There was so many people. There was a few people cosplaying him at Wizard World.
Oh,
and there was
really?
a few other people cosplaying characters from Guardians of the Galaxy. The chick that's green.
Yeah,
There's a few of those.
Mm-hmm.
It made me. I've seen them walk around. I was like, I want to see that movie so bad.
I was thinking because you know I watched that the weekend you're doing your booth, and I thought, oh man, I wonder if she made any journals based off of that movie.
Oh my, no, there was so many people asking.
Oh,
there is an older Guardians of the Galaxy comic.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's a new one. So I'm wondering what people would they have wanted the old comic, because I hate destroying newer comics.
Yeah,
but yeah, we had so many requests for Guardians of the Galaxy.
Exactly.
Repurposing, but I don't know. I just have a hard time doing that when they're so new.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of people are asking for that. But it's interesting that you asked that. Guess what was one of the character with the highest demands? That was yeah.
Well, my guess, I have 3.
Okay.
Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. Those are my 3.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman, yeah.
She got so many requests.
She's like I think she is like the biggest, I don't know, female superhero of all time that no matter what generation you live in, that you can relate to.
Exactly. Yeah. Anything and everything Wonder Woman was off the shelf so fast. So.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
All right. We've talked about games. We've talked about movies.
You know what we should do? We have a new segment.
Yeah.
It's called
Rapid Fire.
We timed that good. So, Lost Soul came up with this idea, and we've decided that we're going to just make this into a new segment. It's called Rapid Fire. And the way it works, it can happen anytime on this podcast with anyone, and we're going to just spring it on them, and we'll ask them 5 questions. They have to answer it fast. Mm-hmm. And they can't think about it, just whatever comes to your mind first.
Okay.
And there's no asking questions or clarifying, because I know I always want to do that.
No, we'll clarify things after we both answer our questions.
Yes. And so this time we're going to do the rapid fire twice. Once on me and once on her, just to practice.
Yeah.
Because we're dorks.
Yeah. So do you want to go first or you want me to go first? How about I got an idea. Okay. 1 through 10, write down a number. And the person that has the highest number goes first.
Well, then I would just pick 1.
I picked 5, so I'll go first. You say the questions.
Okay.
To me first.
Rapid fire begins now. Would you rather have a warthog from the Halo series or a hover bike from the Saints Row series?
Warthog.
Okay, I knew you were going to pick that. Okay, so Zombie